You owe them. You owe them money. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, we'll start the meeting of the Edinburgh Zoning Board of Appeals, Wednesday, June the 4th, 2025. We'll start off with roll call. Bill Jones.
Here.
Alice Ethling.
Here.
Keith Sells.
Here.
Ron Ham's here. And Greg Stinson is absent. Also here is Secretary Stephanie Taylor and Town Attorney Dustin Hulson. If everyone has had time to read the minutes of May the 7th, if we have a motion to approve the minutes of May 7th,
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Okay, we have the sign in. You have the sign in sheet. Okay. Then we're gonna have the swearing in. Let's see, Mr. Hudson.
Anyone in the audience going to speak for or against the petitions tonight, raise your right hand. Swear you in. You swear to tell the least the perjury, the testimony you give tonight, sir, is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay. When you speak, I'll remind you if you forget this, state your name for the record and your business or home address.
Okay, first case is case CB 2025-04V, Edinburgh School Corporation.
Yes, sir. So the first case tonight is a variance request. This is a request for Eastside Elementary at 220 Carroll Street. This is a request for a sign that they would like to put up. Property is zoned R4, and everything around it is also R4. So tonight they are requesting a ground or monument sign to replace the existing monument sign. And they have 3 variance requests. The first is for the height of the ground sign. The second is for the total copy area of the sign. And the third is the electronic message sensor to require the variance. So that is what we're being asked to approve. This is a rendering of the proposed sign. Roughly total size is 10 feet by 10 feet. Total square footage of the sign area is 30 square feet. The allowed sign area is 32 square feet. And it is allowed to be 4 feet high as opposed to 10 that they are requesting. They did meet all of our publication requirements. And at this time, I will allow petitioner to speak as to this sign that they're requesting.
Okay, do we have anyone that wants to speak for the sign?
Hi, Thomas Hopkins, I'm with Sign Solutions, 505 Commerce Parkway, West Drive in Greenwood, Indiana. And, I'm here on behalf of the school corporation. They contacted us, interested in a new sign, looking to modernize their signage. Specifically, they're interested in the electronic message portion. Not sure if you guys have much familiarity with those, but they're much more convenient to use, especially in the winter months of Indiana. It allows them to communicate better with the community, and that's what they feel this will be helpful with. In addition, I think this is more aesthetically pleasing as the design.
Does the board have any questions for him? No. Questions? Thank you.
Anybody here to speak against the petition? Thank you.
Okay, so, yeah, you got, asking for 3 variances.
Yeah, she'll go over.
Okay. You have 3 motions.
Yeah.
Okay.
happy to answer any questions that you may have. more. Um, So as I mentioned, they are requesting 3 variances. One is for the height, one is for the size of the total sign area, and one is for the illumination or electronic message portion of that sign. This is all in the packet, that is what these considerations are, explaining what those items are. Just as a note, you guys did approve one of these in 2019 for the Parks and Rec. You have criteria for making this decision, in staff's opinion. This sign does meet those criteria. And I did recommend approval, subject to these 5 conditions that you see on the screen.
So, Chairman asked me if we have to make motions on these individually or can we do collectively? If you can do either or. So if you're all in agreement about approving the 3 variances, you would make that motion with or without the conditions. If someone is opposed to any of the variances, you can take them individually. That helps.
Okay, yep.
I'll make a motion, we accept all 3 and with the 5 recommendations.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Okay.
Thank you.
I think it was you.
Okay, next case is zoning violations and to proceed with legal action on 7590 East State Road 252, Edinburgh, Indiana.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll take this one. This is not a common item that comes in front of the board. Whenever we issue zoning violations to individuals and they don't comply, unfortunately, the next step is for this board to decide if you want to proceed with litigation to enforce those terms. So the subject property is 7590 East State Road 252. We've had 3 zoning violation notices that were issued to the property owner. First, October 2nd, 2023. Next is April 30th, 2024. And then most recently, April 29th, 2025. In addition to those notices that were served to the property owner, I prepared a letter and sent to the property owner on May 22nd, 2025, and advised him of this meeting that we were going to consider legal action due to the non-compliance of the notices. So all 3 notices are still outstanding. There's been nothing done by the property owner to comply with them. So your choices today is to vote to proceed, to authorize me to file, prepare and file litigation to enforce these notices. You can elect not to proceed, or you can continue the matter if you want.
Okay. Anyone have any questions on this?
Is it normal to give them 2 years to come into compliance?
It's not.
Is there a reason why we did? I don't know.
Try to work with the property owner, I would say that. I give an opportunity to clean this up, make it the easy way.
Did he act like he was going to and then he just hasn't?
Hard to tell. The other issue is we've had a lot of turnover on staff regarding code enforcement, so, and also town managers. So when this started, Julie was not employed by the town. So now that we've added her role in addition to the building commissioner, it's helped
Okay.
code enforcement.
What is the expected outcome of the going to trial with it?
The request will be to remove the structures that are in violation of the notices. And that'll be a court order, and then collect any kind of fines or fees that the town has incurred.
And what kind of time frame do you think that will?
Hard to say, Mr. Sells, because that'd be up to the judge, but, and also if the property owner does appear in court, he has a right to defend himself. So I could tell you.
Now, does he know, I mean, he keeps adding every day, will there be a specific thing that when he goes this far, it's clear, or will Robert Overton have to go over and just still cite violations?
Well, we'll have a court order if we're successful in court to enforce this, so those items will be removed by somebody. If he puts more structures on, we will send more violation notices.
So this case could potentially continue even after,
It may, but while the litigation is pending, we can add more items to it.
I just wondered when he would say, okay, I've met all the requirements, and
So is the town little building that he's got, is the problem with that is he didn't come in front of the board to get permission to build those, is that?
Yeah,
With those?
the
No.
notices outline all the violations,
Yeah.
but in summary, what he has constructed on his property, he does not have permission from the town.
So he would have to come in front of somebody.
Correct. And at one time, he did come in front of the plan commission and make certain requests, which most were denied, some were approved.
Oh, okay.
But
He never
that
did what was
every-
approved.
anything that is in the notices has not been approved for construction.
I got you.
now after this decision tonight, now will you have to go to the town board, get the approval to,
No, you guys are the if you authorize this, then I'll proceed to prepare and get the litigation ready to file.
the other thing that I kind of question, we don't have any budget to authorize you to go to court that I know of.
Through the town funds.
Okay, does anyone have anything else? We just need a motion that you start legal action, right? Okay, we need a motion for, Mr. Hudson to proceed with legal action.
Make a motion.
We have a motion, we have a second.
So to clarify the motion, Mr. Jones is pursue litigation to enforce the notices that I've stated on the record.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So moved.
Okay, did we have a second on that motion? Well, I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion carried. Okay, so you got all you need now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Julie, you have anything else?
I do not.
Board have any questions or anything?
The only other thing I would ask just for clarity is to authorize the chairman or anyone on your board to sign the plan I prepared, just so there's clarity. If you want to do it, it can be anyone on the board.
I can have it whenever or whatever.
So I need a motion to appoint someone to sign.
I make a motion to have Ron Hand sign all documents.
Okay,
I'll
Oh,
second.
second. Oh, sorry.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Yeah, I'll sign anything you have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, guys. You're welcome.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you for your help.